Hey guys, Adam Gavin, sports chiropractor with Back to Function here. Just wanted to go through one of our thoracic spine mobilizations that we teach. It's called the thoracic extension foam roller. This is the foam roller that I personally like. It's called a trigger point foam roller. It's a half foam roller. They often sell big long ones. I like the half one because it's easy to use and easy to position, and it's nice and light. You can order these from us online or at Trigger Point. They have a website of their own. And so here's the exercise. So position the foam roller like so on your yoga mat. Make sure you're not on carpet because it makes it a little unstable. Have a hard surface in your yoga mat positioned here. So I'm going to position this basically where at the base of my ribs. Okay, if you go any lower than that, it tends to be quite sore, especially if you have low back pain. So you got to be careful with this. So I'm going to lean back onto it. Now I'm going to position my heels so they're relatively close to my bum, and I want to have my knees, my feet, my knees, and my hips all lining up about hip width apart. I'm going to put my hands behind my neck to support my neck and my head. I usually use my pinkies on the base of my skull and then support the rest of my neck. Now, with this exercise, I like to open up the chest as well, so we're getting a stretch through the pecs and the chest to open this up. So I push my elbows down towards the floor, and I'm going to lean back over the foam roller until as far as I can go comfortably. And I'm going to hold that there. There's two ways to do this. I can either hold that position until I feel a stretch or a relaxation of my muscles, or I can do like a reverse sit-up with multiple repetitions to get those vertebrae moving. I prefer the repetition, so I just do back and forth, again pushing my elbows towards the floor. You also get a bit of an ab workout, which is good too. And I keep moving. I don't do a set number. I don't tell people do 5 or 10. I tell people keep moving until you feel a change, okay? For me, it might take 5, it might take 10, it might take 20. But I keep going until I feel that vertebrae change or it feels like I'm moving a little bit better. Once I've achieved that, I'm going to move to the next vertebra. So I just move down just a little bit, maybe an inch or so to the next vertebra, and then the same thing. So I'm looking for two things when I'm feeling the vertebra. One is pain, if it feels there's some discomfort or pain. If that's not happening, it might feel stuck or restricted. So if it's either painful or restricted, I'm going to work it. If it's neither of those two things, I'm going to move up to the next vertebra. So I'm going to check this one out. So I don't feel stuck and I feel no pain here. So I'm going to move on to the next one. If it's not hurting and doesn't feel stuck, it's working as good as it can. You can work it if you want, but I don't recommend it. So here I'm a little bit stuck. It doesn't hurt, but it feels a bit stuck. So I'm going to keep working this. Now notice I'm not moving here, okay? I'll show you what the difference a lot of people do wrong is they'll move from their pelvis. So this is as far as I can move if I only isolate my thoracic spine movement. Now if I cheat and start using my pelvis, I can actually go all the way back like that. But I'm using another part of my spine. So I'm really trying to isolate the thoracic spine and get movement through that. That's the whole purpose of this exercise. So again, just moving back and forth until that frees up. And that feels better now. Now you can add other components, which is you can add rotation, so I can twist a little bit and do that. And I can laterally flex, which is bending sideways. So I can bend sideways and again, move into extension. Or I can twist a little bit as well. So I always feel for where I'm stuck. I just kind of feel I move to lateral flexion, I move into rotation, and I go, okay, that feels a bit stuck there. So that's where I want to work it. And there it goes. I can feel that letting go. And that feels easier now. All right, and then I'll move all the way up, all the way through my spine, and then I can start again and work through it again if I need to. So that's the thoracic extension foam roller mobilization. Thanks for watching. See you next time.